Tick tock, hear the clock count down. Wish the minute hand could be rewound. There's so much to do and so much I need to say. Will tomorrow be too late? Tick tock, hear the clock count down. Wish the minute hand could be rewound. So much I need to do and so much I need to say. Will tomorrow be too late? You can? Awesome! Well, I temporarily fixed the problem. I. Okay, so I really wanted to play Genshin Impact, but my computer wants to be stupid about it and not download the update, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna draw yet, but we're drawing something because I really wanted to stream. Um. Maybe. Here we go. Um. Any recommendations, DMC? Um. Nothing wants to work for me today. Why is it being stupid? That's not what I want. Alright. There we go. I know I've been having some issues lately, But, like, come on now. Technology. My laptop! Alright, favorite Animal Crossing villager. Now that you want to work, let's get the right pin. Problem is, hey, DMC, how have you been lately? How about that? Well, that's good. Mm hmm. That's always good. God, I haven't drawn in forever on this tablet. All the. Mm-hmm. I've been better. Work sucks, but how? What else is new? But I'm still going hard. I'm going strong, people. That's how it's supposed to be in life, right? Thank you, DMC. Now I can actually tell that I am very rusty and I kind of don't like it personally, but at the same time I haven't been able to draw or stream like I've wanted to. I feel like I just gave away who my favorite character is. Yes and no. It could be better, it could be worse. I've done the best I could taking care of myself, but again, life happens. We move on. Okay, I never actually played Animal Crossing until now. Until New Horizons. Because people told me it was like Minecraft and Minecraft was like Animal Crossing. And I didn't like Minecraft until I actually got my friends to let me play it. And I figured out exactly what I was. See the difference? Um, but I believe she was in the last one. People literally just compared the two to me, so I'm just like, okay, so it's boring. And they're like, no, it's fun. I finally got to play them. They are nothing alike. Some similarities, very, very few, and that basically comes down to the ideal of this versus that. But it wasn't even that. It was gameplay, it was supposed to be the same. It was not. Okay, most of my friends never played Animal Crossing, so they didn't even. I got. Okay, all I knew for Animal Crossing was you get to do whatever the hell you want. Minecraft, you get to do whatever you want. That's how the games are. That sounds kind of boring. All you're doing is building stuff. Yeah, it wasn't until I personally experienced it I finally saw the difference. But I believe Cherry was in New Leaf. I have been playing Minecraft nonstop. I don't think so because I want her in my village. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a few months now. I was gonna say, don't ask me anything about the characters, how long they've been in the game, but I'm pretty sure I did hear that Cherry has been in those games has been in the franchise for a while. I love her. I don't know. I wish I had her. I still have the very first two I started with. I freaking love her. I freaking love her. She is so cute. Which two are you trying to get rid of? I might take one. I might take one. Makes sense. Don't ask me what I drew. All I can tell you is that it's a cat. Some creature thing. I don't know. Um So, I guess I do have something I could draw. I saw it on TikTok, and I actually did try doing it on TikTok prior to me having the resources I have to do drawings digitally. I drew it on paper, but it was something about your ideal body or person or whatever.
Okay. SCPs are generally very mature. Design an OC after you challenge. The gender is the opposite of your own. If the world's not perfect. So Ray J goes straight to the radio station the very pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Ayo, my hero. I can do it. I can do it. I'll get through it. But all right, artist, let's do this. 3-color challenge, go. Hey, guys. Bored in the house, bored. But I cannot. Stay away. But I cannot hide in hills of California. Bored in the house, bored in the house. Hey, guys. All right, artist, let's do this. 3-color challenge, go. Cry as you put all your nice organized colors in a bag. Tater tot can't even contain all of my colors. Use whatever medium you work with. Ayo, my hero. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a chopper. So Ray J goes straight to the radio station the very next day. The world's not perfect, but it's not. Design an OC after you challenge. The gender is the opposite of your own. New challenge. If you're proud of everything you've survived, but not into showing off your body on camera. There's been a lot of comments on one of my. I need to know.
It was okay. I can't find it, sadly. Um, but I can find it in just a second.
Wholesome art challenge. So what you're gonna do is draw yourself idealized. Now by this, I don't mean you have to draw yourself with full makeup.
I guess I didn't do that one, but basically I thought it was really cool, but I'm also that one weird person. Um, it's basically, so I just quickly found it on TikTok. If I have time, I will show a video of it on my Discord. But basically, it's draw yourself idealized. So you don't have to, if you're a male and you decide to do this, you don't have to have that massive six pack. Just idealized. Anything is everything. Doesn't matter what. I thought I did this and I guess I didn't, so well, we're gonna do it here. Because why not? I'm just gonna add a little twist to it, but that's me. I promise I will find the TikTok. There was a couple of different challenges that I had tried doing on TikTok, but I did it all on paper with colored pencils. I suck at anatomy, so I totally failed at this and I apologize to any other artists that watch this and just cringe at my failed attempt of anatomy. Okay, growing up, I never really learned how to. Okay, I never really cared to draw realistically. So I never really got the anatomy portion. And when I was in anatomy, I failed it. I mean, I can do basic hand shapes, kind of. I still prefer to do the hands behind the back kind of thing. The ears are totally screwed up, but whatever. Same. Same. Thank you. I can draw faces. So when I did work on drawing and trying to improve my skills, I would literally just work on the face. Like, and honestly, I have a weird thing of being able to draw like cute stuff, like chibi style adorable creatures. Um, I've always loved that style. I thought it was so cute, but I can't also limit myself to being able to do that. I got to learn to draw different styles. I remember back in middle school, I think, we were doing a project, and I had gotten my project done, and I was over here trying to draw a side view of of some girl I had drawn, but I didn't know how to draw breasts. And so I'm over here just kind of making her. She was doing something with art, and I suddenly figured it out. I didn't look at anything. I didn't realize how references at that point worked. I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to do anatomy. I didn't know exactly how to use references properly. I would okay, I never knew how to go about it. So, when I finally managed to make it decent looking, I was so excited. But speaking of creatures, I don't know why I just finally felt like I could do something. Thank you. Don't ask me what I'm actually drawing anymore. A female deer, ray had dropped a golden sun. Me, her name, I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. Honestly, I remember when I was young and drawing something random. Don't ask me what it was. Um, but I was drawing something and it was like really I can't say it was cute, but it wasn't. It was something. How about that? That I actually wanted to be a child illustrator. Like I wanted to illustrate children's books. The problem is I don't really trust my art skills. So I thought it was stupid. I've always been a really realistic person that when it came down to having an ability to do something like animating or drawing, I didn't believe I had the ability to do that. To people, they might be good, but I constantly put myself down, so I don't believe that they're good. I still really don't know how to use references. I can barely do basic stuff. For years, I've been working on trying to improve my art. I picked up a lot of bad habits learning to draw by myself. I really can't. Honestly, so I was really bad about my about drawing stuff. Hold on. We're gonna go on a little Google search. I normally wouldn't show this, but don't ask me why I used to do this. Wrong direction. Um, cute animals. Chibi. Let's take this one. Just normally I wouldn't do it like this, but we'll copy it. Um, paste. So there's my picture, my quote unquote reference. Help if I I had a pen. And I would just copy it. This is a bad example of it, but like I would just copy it like that. I would just transfer the picture into a different style. I wasn't actually learning from it. Oops. we go. So now I have my reference. Mine was the exact copy of the image. Let me change pens first. Do this. If I can do this right. Why do you not want to work? There we go. It wasn't that I was developing my skill, it was more of a I saw something cute and I wanted it. I wanted to draw it. So, without any creative ability, I just. Or I would trace it. But I also was the same person that never understood how people can spend over 3 hours, over 5 minutes on a piece of art. tracing is not bad, actually. Did I go around saying that I traced this? Yes. Did I ever go around saying that this was my work? I traced it. Yes, I did trace it. This is not my original piece, though. Just like with this cat. Whoops. All of my images came from Google. So I didn't at that point know how to find artists. But I remember I was watching an anime called The Angel. And I don't know what it was, but I loved the main character. And so I found a at some points I would. Tracing is actually just trying to develop your skills. That's all tracing is. You're learning those hand movements that you just like learning how to do a job and then you work in that job for years. You naturally know how to do it. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the opening theme song. I was one of those kids that never listened to the opening theme song. It just was too much for me. Like, I don't care for the opening, just give me the show. But this was like one I would constantly watch. Like, I had a weird habit of writing lyrics. Like, I would find the lyrics and write it down on a piece of paper because I wanted those lyrics. Because I fell in love with it. And it wasn't just for openings, it was for mostly any song. But it comes down to like learning how to drive a car. Once you learn it, it's constantly in your head. But say you get into a car accident and for 3 years or for 10 years or so, you are afraid of driving. You're going to be rusty when you finally get back into a car and learn and go back to driving. Art is the exact same way. Tracing is never an issue so long as you know how to, as long as you give credit to where it's needed. You're learning those hand movements so you're able to draw properly, quote unquote, properly. That's all art is. I shouldn't have I have a lot of regrets on how I learned to draw. I really wish I had gone through more, taken it more seriously in classes, like learning to draw a tree. Like, there's my tree. Just basic. My friend, on the other hand, or an old friend of mine, used to be able to draw trees really, really well. And I might post this picture in Discord. I'm not quite sure yet. Because it is a massive trigger situation. And I'm probably not technically allowed to talk about it. Literally, all she taught me was Like, here's my trunk. You're gonna start off by making some thick branches in every direction. And you're just gonna branch them out till you can't no more. That was literally all she taught me. But for some people, it's not a surprise that in high school I went through a really depressed and suicidal phase. Not really phase, but I had thought about that a lot. Fun, weird, interesting. But I remember I was sitting in my history class, we were watching a movie. Don't ask me what the movie was, I can't remember. And I had I had wanted to draw a person I had wanted to draw a person sitting in the snow under a tree. Don't ask me because I didn't know how to draw any of that. I just had an image and I wanted to do it. So I had a friend who knew how to draw trees, I had a friend who knew how to draw everything else, and I had a friend that was really good at drawing a sky. So I went to each and every one of them to show me how to draw it. And at this rate, I probably will be posting. Alright, why are you wanting to be stupid? Too many. This was a combined alternative. I literally just had an image that I wanted to draw. And it's because of my friends at the time, who made it possible. Whoops. There, we'll call that. And honestly, even though I wasn't the one who drew it, I am still very, very proud of that picture. It wasn't, none of it was actually my art. Like, I had a little bit of art in it. But for the most part, I'll have to find the picture and post it. Because, like, this does not do it justice. We were watching some sad movie, and it really made me want to draw something kind of sad, but beautiful at the same time. Like, this does not do it justice. I didn't have anything to do with that. I should have gotten all of the people that did something with it sign it, but I was just a high schooler. I didn't think of it. But I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Hopefully, I will be able to do another stream, and I'm actually planning on a video. Um, Me and my girlfriend showed me the thing where you and another person play the same exact game, and in this case, it's Pokemon. And every once in a while, we battle. So, but hopefully, I can get that out very soon. No, you're fine. I'm gonna head out too. So, have a good night. Thank you. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.